This is not just a book about habits. It is a book about changing your life without feeling overwhelmed. It is about understanding why you do what you do and how tiny, invisible actions shape your entire future. Imagine this. You wake up every day and feel like nothing is changing. You try to improve. You set goals. You promise yourself that this time will be different. But after a few days, you fall back into the same routine. You start believing that maybe you are the problem. Atomic Habits begins by destroying that belief. James Clear explains that you are not the problem. Your system is the problem. And once you fix the system, everything changes. The book starts with a powerful idea. Small habits create massive results, but not instantly. They work quietly, slowly, almost invisibly, like water shaping a rock over years. One good decision will not change your life, but one small habit repeated daily will. If you improve just 1% every day, by the end of the year, you are not 100% better. You are nearly 37 times better. That is the power of compounding. But here is the painful truth. Bad habits work the same way. Eating junk food once does not ruin your health, but doing it daily slowly destroys it. Scrolling your phone for a few minutes feels harmless, but over time it steals your focus, your ambition, and your time. The difference between where you are now and where you want to be is not one big decision. It is thousands of small ones. This leads to one of the most important ideas in the book. Goals are overrated. Systems are everything. Everyone has goals. Students want to pass exams. Athletes want to win. Creators want to go viral. But having a goal does not guarantee success. If goals worked, everyone who had them would succeed. Winners and losers have the same goals. The difference is the system. A goal tells you what you want, but a system tells you how you live every day. If your system is broken, no goal can save you. If your system is strong, success becomes natural. Instead of asking, what do I want to achieve? You should ask, what kind of person do I want to become? This is where the book introduces identity-based habits, the most powerful concept in the entire book. Most people focus on outcomes. I want to lose weight. I want to earn money. I want to be successful. Some people focus on processes. I will go to the gym. I will work hard. But very few focus on identity. Identity is about who you believe you are. If you believe you are lazy, your actions will follow. If you believe you are disciplined, your behavior will reflect that. Every habit you perform is a vote for the person you want to become. When you read a book, you are casting a vote for being a reader. When you exercise, you are casting a vote for being an athlete. When you work consistently, you are casting a vote for being disciplined. No single action defines you, but repeated actions build your identity. The goal is not to read a book. The goal is to become a reader. The goal is not to run. The goal is to become a runner. Once your identity changes, habits become automatic because you are no longer forcing yourself. You are simply acting in alignment with who you believe you are. Now the book introduces the 4 laws of behavior change, a simple framework that explains how habits actually work. Every habit follows a loop: cue, craving, response, reward. The cue triggers your brain to start a behavior. The craving is the desire behind that behavior. The response is the action you take. The reward is the benefit you get. To build good habits, you need to optimize each step. The first law is make it obvious. Most of your habits are invisible. You do them without thinking. You check your phone, you snack, you procrastinate, all on autopilot. If you want to change your habits, you need awareness. One powerful method is the habit scorecard, where you write down everything you do in a day and label it as good, bad, or neutral. This makes invisible habits visible. Another powerful strategy is habit stacking. Instead of creating a new habit from scratch, you attach it to something you already do. After I wake up, I will drink water. After I brush my teeth, I will read 1 page. After I sit at my desk, I will start my work. This works because your brain already recognizes the existing habit as a trigger. Environment also plays a huge role. If your phone is on your desk, you will use it. If junk food is in your room, you will eat it. You do not need more willpower. You need better design. Make good habits visible. Make bad habits invisible. The second law is make it attractive. You are more likely to do something if it feels good. Habits are driven by dopamine, the chemical of anticipation. Your brain does not crave the reward. It craves the feeling of expecting the reward. This is why temptation bundling works. You combine something you want with something you need. You watch your favorite show only while exercising. You listen to music only while studying. This tricks your brain into associating pleasure with discipline. Social influence is also powerful. You naturally copy the habits of people around you. If your friends are lazy, you will struggle to stay disciplined. If your environment is full of focused people, you will naturally improve. Join groups where your desired behavior is normal. The third law is make it easy. Most people fail because they make habits too hard. They try to change everything at once. But habits are not about intensity. They are about consistency. The 2-minute rule changes everything. Any habit should be reduced to a version that takes 2 minutes. Read 1 page. Do 1 push-up. Write 1 sentence. This sounds small, but it works because it removes resistance. Starting is the hardest part. Once you start, momentum takes over. The goal is not to do more. The goal is to show up every day. Repetition builds habit, not perfection. The more you repeat an action, the more your brain wires it as automatic. You do not need motivation, you need repetition. The fourth law is make it satisfying. Your brain repeats what feels rewarding. The problem is, good habits have delayed rewards, and bad habits have immediate rewards. Eating junk food feels good now, but harms you later. Exercising feels hard now, but benefits you later. To fix this, you need to bring immediate satisfaction to good habits. Track your habits, see your progress, reward yourself. Even something simple like marking a calendar can create satisfaction. You start to feel proud of consistency. Never break the chain. Now to break bad habits, you reverse the laws. Make it invisible. Remove triggers. Make it unattractive. Focus on negative consequences. Make it difficult. Increase effort. Make it unsatisfying. Attach consequences. For example, if you want to stop using your phone, keep it in another room, make it harder to access, and create rules for usage. The book also introduces the concept of the plateau of latent potential. This is where most people fail. You work hard, but nothing seems to change. You feel stuck, frustrated, disappointed. This is called the valley of disappointment. But what you do not see is that progress is building beneath the surface. Like ice warming from -10 to 0, nothing changes until it suddenly melts. Your breakthrough is coming, but only if you stay consistent. Success is not linear, it is delayed. Finally, the book teaches that habits are not a finish line. You do not reach a point where you are done. You must continuously refine and improve your systems. Life changes, goals change, and your habits must evolve. In the end, Atomic Habits delivers one powerful message. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Your future is not built by big moments, it is built by small daily actions. If you change your habits, you change your life. Not in a dramatic overnight transformation, but in a quiet, powerful, unstoppable way. One small step at a time, one day at a time, one habit at a time.